Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the channel, and here we go again with another of our unboxing and review videos. Today we are unboxing the FondJoy David Corenswet Battle Damaged Superman. Now, this is basically a repaint of the original David Corenswet Superman, but with a new head sculpt. We got a new head sculpt with messier hair and the iconic spit curl. And as you can see in the box, we also have the angry heat vision head sculpt. Special thanks to Wild Toy Nation. And without further ado, let's get into it. So here's the front of the box, and the sides basically the same as the first one. And we got product photos of the Battle Damaged Superman. Now, there is a circulating issue on this figure.
You know that one specifically irritates
This
me.
is on the record, Clark.
Because apparently the first batch of these figures have their wrist joints attached backwards. So it's a factory issue. And it seems that the first batch has this. If you look closely at the box, I don't know if you can see this. The first batch has a 0 at the end. With that said, I'm still crossing my fingers, and hopefully this figure doesn't have any issues. Okay, so let's check it out. Okay, Battle Damaged David Corenswet Superman. Let's get him out of the shell. Okay, let's check out the accessory pack first. So we have the standard stand and clamp and extra hands, which is basically the same as the first one. And I think they reused the shell because this one has the small stand for the flying crypto. Okay, let's set this aside. And here we have the Battle Damaged Superman. Okay, so I think they fixed the color on the wrist joints. It doesn't have the more paler kind of flesh. And the paint job looks nice. Let's compare it to the original David Corenswet Superman. Here we go. And one of the differences here, besides the paint job and the head sculpt, is that this has no wired cape. I think they copied the style of the Henry Cavill BVS Superman from the 2-pack because it was really well received. Before I get into the joints, just to be sure, I'm gonna heat up the joints. Okay, so here we have the entire spread of accessories, which really isn't much. So we got 2 relaxed hands, 2 flying hands, the stand and clamp, the figure, and the extra heat vision head. Okay, so first off, the articulation would be the same as the first version. You got double jointed knees. The joints are really nice and tight. You got ankle joints and toe joints. They really did good with the paint job. I'm actually impressed. So back to the issue at hand. Pun intended. Because of the factory issue that, like I said, they mixed up the assembly of the wrist joint. They put it back together in the right position. However, when they reinserted the hands, the hole in the hand, which was, I think, still warm during the assembly process, some of you might have loose hands like this. This one doesn't seem to have any problem. That's the issue of this. See that? Kind of wiggles. So that's the issue of this David Corenswet Superman. Okay, let's try to swap out this head with the Heat Vision head. Alright, so this is nice. Head sculpts are definitely better this time around. And I'm glad that FondJoy didn't put dirt on the face, because now I can swap this face to that one. Now this is definitely an improvement from the first version. It has more of a likeness to David Corenswet. Now I'm definitely going to keep this head sculpt on this body and put this in storage, and probably permanently use this one for the battle damage version. Alright, so this will be just a quick review, and let's get to my final thoughts. Okay, so for articulation, I'd still give this a 5 out of 10. It's still very stiff, and I don't like how the figure moves. In terms of the look, this is definitely an upgrade. To be honest, I got this for the head sculpts. For value for money, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. And an overall, an 8 out of 10. Which is a point higher than my last review of this one. So if you're gonna get this Battle Damaged Superman from FondJoy, just bear in mind that you have to check the product number at the back. Okay, so if you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. And as always, never stop playing. See you, nerds!